We have many different tools out there to generate AI videos. For example, Sora, Runway. Have you ever heard about Leonardo AI? And I'm talking about it because it produces very decent videos. So in this material, we'll actually compare two different tools, Sora and Leonardo AI. We'll decide which one is better actually for now to generate videos, we'll see the differences, and in general, I will show you how to create great high quality videos. However, before we get started, remember to check out our 100% free community that we have just launched. However, we've got 155 members already. We've got inside 3 mini courses about Sora, about Midjourney version 7 and image generation with ChatGPT. So join here, we have nice space with AI enthusiasts. Here we talk about any problems, we've got AI news. So for example, OpenAI's O3 model excels in complex problem solving. So inside, you can find a lot of valuable information. You will learn a better, faster, and in general, more effective. Alright, so let's begin with. When we click on that, we are redirected here. And we can just simply provide right there our prompt. So for example, let me paste some prompt. So we've got a dog running through a snowy forest at sunrise, cinematic lighting. And here at the left side, we've got our settings. So we've got model, which is motion. We've got motion controls, so a lot of them. We've got vibe, lighting, color theme. We can choose, for an example, our aspect ratio. However, about it inside our free community. So soon we'll have the class mini course about Leonardo AI. So, stay tuned for that because it will be very amazing. I will show you how to generate high quality videos. Also here we've got prompt enhance. So we need to switch it off and now we can click generate. Also we can go over ahead to Sora and at the bottom of the page we've got the prompt box. So here we can choose our video, aspect ratio quality, let's say 5 seconds. And here we can just run the prompt. Alright, so this is our result with Leonardo AI. Let's see. Alright, so the jumping scene is not that realistic at all. Like, I think the dog is floating in air for too long sometimes. However, still, it's not bad. Actually, we'll see the real power later in other examples. However, let's see what we have with our, videos from Sora. So my media, and here we can see it's being generated. However, it's really soon, alright? So we've got 15% left. So I'm very interested about the differences actually, between these two tools. So 5% left. Yeah, and we've got it. So let's see what we have. It's nice. So we've got here golden retriever. It's very natural. Of course, we've got quality, which is 4 ADP. It won't be the best. However, still, I think Sora, did better in this circumstance. However, we have the next prompt to test out. A close-up shot of a young woman standing in the middle of a bustling Tokyo street at night, surrounded by glowing neon signs and passing crowds. She's wearing headphones and looks calm, lost in her own world, as the city moves around her in slow motion. Let's click generate, and again do the same stuff inside Sora. So right there, let's generate it and see. Also, in the meantime, let me actually take another prompt. So here I use ChatGPT to generate for me prompts. And now for an example, what we can do. We have, actually, let me show you. We've got a cinematic scene of an astronaut slowly stepping out of a spaceship onto the red, rocky surface of Mars. Dust kicks up with each step. Let's click generate right there. And here we can go over ahead and again run it. All right. So let's run it, maybe one version, one video, and let's wait a while. So all right, in Leonardo AI, we've got this case, and let's see. So this is video which is speeded up. However, I don't like the woman which is like, I don't know. She's like walking in the same place. Maybe she's moving around. So for example, and this video is speeded up. So it's not bad, I can say. However, let's see what we have inside here. So now it's still being generated. However, I think it's better. All right. Yeah, I really love it. Like these neon signs here, the woman at headphones, like people like walking very naturally. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And here, let's move on to other examples. So right there. a cinematic scene of an astronaut slowly stepping out of a spaceship onto the red. And here, alright, like it's very nice. Like the movement of this character is very nice. Camera is moving. Like here also we've got this dust. Yeah, I think it's very solid. And this is the result from Sora. And what we need to pay attention on is actually the prompt adherence. So here, astronaut slowly stepping out of a spaceship. So in Leonardo AI, we don't have any spaceship. However, here we have that. Maybe the movement of the character, this foot is floating a little at the beginning, and also the movement at the end is not proper. However, we have nice prompt adherence. A lion walking slowly across the savannah at golden hour, dust in the air. And what do we have? Yeah, it's decent, alright. The video is really natural, it's AI generated, and here we don't have any defects. Alright, maybe the one is quality. However, still, we've got 4 ADP. And it's pretty cool. Let's see what we have in Sora. So right there, I think it's barely better. Alright, so slightly better. We've got this lion. It's pretty cool. However, I need to mention, like Leonardo AI, like this tool is already in, actually now is in launch mode. So it will be better. However, it's very surprising how actually decent that tool is for now. So we've got this lion which is walking very comfortably here inside Savannah. And the quality is nice. Like we don't have some weird, elements here. Nothing weird is happening on this video, so it's very high quality. However, now let's see what we have else. Alright, this is weird. A car driving along a coastal road with waves crashing beside it, 4K cinematic. So for sure, alright. If this car, were driving, let's say, here forward, it would be very nice. However, it's weird because it is driving backwards. So yeah, for sure. However, here, let's see what we have in Sora. It's still being generated. And when it comes to generate this video inside Sora, we've got some problem. Because I tried to run the prompt multiple times. And it can't create for me a video. So here maybe it's the maintenance or some error on the website. Hopefully in this video we covered a lot of different other examples. So here firstly we had this woman, here this dog, an astronaut which is walking on Mars, or even this lion walking at the savannah. So that we have it. In general, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I need to mention that, surprisingly, Leonardo AI is great at creating these videos. So look on these results that we created in this material. Like, despite some, some errors, so for example here, let's say maybe here a little, we've got some solid videos, So even you can use Leonardo AI to create high quality content. And what is very important, it's getting better and better. So for example, soon we'll be able to generate 720p quality videos. So for sure, this software is worth to check out. Also, again, I need to mention, if you would like to learn AI faster, know about the latest AI trends and more, feel free to check out our 100% free community. So AI enthusiasts, I will put the link below, actually in the description of this video. So again, you've got the space to talk with others, here the classroom with free mini courses, so for sure I recommend you to check it out.